Hi everybody. In this video, we're going to look at completing a table of values and plotting the graph of a cubic equation. And if you want to work along with me, you can download a copy of this PDF from my website. I'll leave a link in the description below. So for example 1, we've been given the equation that y equals x cubed plus 3x, and we need to complete the table of values from -3 to +2. You can see that some y values have already been worked out. So if we work out when x equals -1, the way we do this is we substitute the -1, the x, into the equation. So y will equal x, which is -1. Because it's a negative, it's easier to include brackets. We're raising this to a power of 3, and then we're adding 3 lots of that -1. So I've just replaced the x with a -1. Now we can work out each of these in turn. -1 cubed is -1, and 3 lots of -1 is -3. So when x equals -1, y will equal -4. We'll include this in our tables. And then when x equals +1, again, we'll substitute this value of x back into the x within our equation. So y will be 1 cubed plus 3 lots of 1. Well, 1 cubed is 1. 3 times 1 is 3. So y will equal 4. Do you want to try and work out the y value when x equals 2? Okay, so x equals 2. So y will equal the 2 cubed plus 3 lots of the 2. 2 cubed is 8. 3 times 2 is 6. So y will equal 14. Okay, so that's the table of results. Now we need to plot this graph. So we'll begin with each of these points. When x is -3, we've got y is -36. So that will go here. You can see that each division is 2. So -3 and -36. Then we'll have -2 for x and -14 for y. So that'll be here. When x is -1, you can see that y is -4. So that will go here. When x is 0, y is 0. So this is plotted at the origin. When x is 1, y is 4. So that will go here. And then when x is 2, y equals 14. So we'll go up to here. So we plotted our coordinate points. Now we need to join these points together with a smooth curve to create the graph. It's important that this is a smooth curve, not a series of straight lines. Okay, how did you get on with example 1? Let's try the next example. So in example 2, we've been given this equation for y, and we need to plot the graph by completing the table of results. Do you want to try and work out when x is -3, 0, and 1 yourself? You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so welcome back. How did you get on with that? If we begin with x equals -3, we'll substitute this into the equation. So we'll have -3 cubed. Remember to use brackets because it's a negative. Plus 3 lots of -3 squared minus 2. So -3 cubed will give us -27. -3 squared will give us 9. Times that by 3, we'll get +27. And then we'll take away the 2. These two will cancel, so we're left with y equals -2. When x equals 0, the x cubed will become 0, the 3x squared will become 0, so we're left with y equals -2. And when x equals 1, y will be 1 cubed plus 3 lots of 1 squared minus for 2. So we'll have 1 plus for 3 minus 2. Y will be 4 take away 2. That'll be positive 2. So now you've completed the table of results. Do you want to try and plot the graph? Okay, so if we begin with -4 and -18, we'll have -4 on the x. Then we'll go down to here at -18. When x is -3, y is -2. So that will go to here. When x is -2, y is +2. X is -1, y is 0. When x is 0, y is -2. So this is our intercept. When x is 1, y is +2. And when x is 2, y equals 18. And now we need to join these points together to create the smooth curve. So we should get something like this. Let's try one more example. So in example 3, we've been given this equation for y. We need to complete the table of values and then to plot the graph. Do you want to give this question a go yourself? You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so I'll come back if you had a go. So if we begin with x equals -1, we'll substitute this into this equation. So y will be -1 cubed minus 2 lots of -1 squared minus 2 lots of a -1 take away the 5. -1 cubed will give us -1. -1 squared is +1. Times that by the -2. -2 times -1 will give us +2. And then we've got the -5. So we'll have y equals -6. When x equals 2, y will be 2 cubed minus 2 lots of 2 squared minus 2 lots of 2 minus a 5. So we'll have 8 minus 2 squared is 4. We'll double that. 2 lots of 2 will give us 4. We'll take away the 5. So y will equal, these will go, we'll get -9. And when x equals 3, y will be 3 cubed minus 2 lots of 3 squared minus 2 lots of 3, take away the 5. 27 minus the 18 minus the 6 minus the 5. So this will give us 9 take away 6 is 3, 3 take away 5 is -2. And now we need to plot each of these pairs. So when x is -2, y will be -17. When x is -1, y is -6. When x is 0, y is -5. When x is 1, y is -8. And then we get 2 and -9. 3 and -2. And 4 and 19. Now we need to join these points together with a smooth curve that looks like this. Okay? Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that useful. If you did find that helpful, you can download the full lesson and the worksheet with additional questions from my website, mrmathematics.com. I'll leave a link in the description below.